Fifth generation Texan. I was born in Austin, but I had to move out because all these pussies kept moving out. It made it really hard to do comedy. They don't know how to laugh. But I love this time of year. It's crawfish season. And last year, my wife and I realized that loose women don't like crawfish or peel and eat shrimp because they're not used to working for the meat. It's unfortunate too, because I hear they suck the best heads. I saw some of y'all drinking, some of y'all brought your own beer, some of you drinking tonight. I saw a couple of coolers back there, they're worried we're going on a second lockdown. They're like, oh, we fucking preparing. I'm glad COVID's over. I got back to a practical joke, so everywhere I go, I trade out the hand sanitizer for lube. Everyone's getting real clean. There are some things I'm going to miss though. My office had one of those temperature scanner guns, and it was great because all my other office jobs, I had to imagine shooting myself in the head. This place I got to acting out first thing, it was very cathartic. Every day. I'm sure if you made it this far, you've been on one Zoom call. They're absolutely terrible, right? Fuck Zoom. I was doing all these work meetings, and I put in a request. I go, Zoom, can you create a filter that makes it look like I give a fuck? My bosses are starting to notice. They didn't make that filter. I don't have that job anymore. Now I drive Uber, but that's not good. I was feeling a little bad over this last winter. I was having a bit of seasonal depression. I started listening to lots of sad music like Waylon Jennings and Elliott Smith. And then I started getting targeted ads for weighted blankets and shotguns. It's like, fuck you, Google! I wasn't gonna do it. I was just thinking about it. No, that's real though, that's me being vulnerable. I looked into getting some help, some therapy. There's BetterHelp online therapy. Her whole shtick is it's online, so it's supposed to be cheaper, right? My whole thing is it's still a little too expensive, so my friends and I, we share a login like Netflix. Sometimes it gets confusing though. I think this week we're discussing my Mexican mother and how she's going to wear those floral print dresses to school. Said, ay mami, no me gusta. A little bit about me. I've been married for 7 years, so performing here is a lot like my sex life. My wife's at home bored while I'm being vulnerable for strangers. It usually lasts about 10 minutes, and if I do good, I put clips on the internet. We'll see. But my wife's beautiful, and I look like this, so every time we go and eat nice restaurants, they always assume I'm her brother, I'm autistic, and it's my birthday! I really like sweets too, so I just play along. I'm just like, hey, get ice cream! They bring it. We have 3 lovely boys at home, and the oldest of our 3 boys, he's learning about money. He's starting asking questions that are a little appropriate. He's asking how expensive our house is. Now I live in the country, and I broke down. I finally told him. He was just like, wow, man, how'd you get $200,000? I go, well, son, there used to be 4 of you. And I sold my oldest kid. I told him, don't worry, I have no kids at home because I sold the other 3. Calm down. People get really uncomfortable when I tell that joke in Texas. I don't have any kids. No kids were harmed into making that joke. Yeah, that's true. But I moved from Austin to San Marcos, and my wife had to get a new gyno, and that's like a huge thing in a woman's life. Like having someone else look up there, it's very private. And she got back from her first appointment, looked a little strange. And I was like, what happened? She goes, well, these small town gynos, they operate a little bit differently. Apparently they put a tuning fork in there and we're just like, doctor goes, all right, nurse, write this down. That's a major G over V for good vagina. I said good. I'm done about that. My wife's a redhead, and they've been releasing scientific studies saying that redheads have a higher pain tolerance. I think it's true because last night she was beating the shit out of me. She didn't seem to feel anything at all. I don't know if that's how it works. Is that how it works? She's great though. She laughs at everything. I remind myself that every time I get naked. It really helps for morale. Her family's from Virginia, and we took a trip to Virginia recently. But before we did, her dad would give us the do's and don'ts of Charlottesville, Virginia. Because whatever you do, don't go to Sam's hot dog stand. Sam is a pedophile. I was like, wow, why wouldn't I go to Sam's hot dog stand, it sounds like he sure knows his way around a wiener, right? And then I started to think about it. The whole town knows that Sam is this way. Did they make him work at the hot dog stand? Is this like an idle hand situation? He's been making a hot dog, not what that lady's saying. But Virginia was cool, almost everyone could read. Hang out with Uncle Steve, and he's just staring at the paper, and he goes, this gosh darn Obama. First they give him the Nobel Peace Prize, and now they're naming old military road after him. And he goes, Steve, it's not pronounced barracks, it's barracks. Barracks Road, he didn't get it, some of y'all didn't either. You from Virginia? I don't blame you. But we're back here in Texas, and I was always told my whole life, Texans care about history. Texans don't care about history and prove it to you. Texans don't care about history because they make the coaches teach it. In the portals. All right, team. This week, we'll be discussing the fall of Rome to illustrate the year 2001 historical film, Gladiator. Next week, we'll be discussing the dynasties in China to illustrate the year 2001 historical film, Gladiator. We just watch Gladiator every single day in that program. What's fucked up in Texas history? It doesn't even make sense. Speaking of the kids, they say kids don't want to work these days. I think that it depends on what kind of kid. I was a kitchen manager for many years. I had my younger crew on lockdown. I did all the things my favorite kitchen managers did before me. I showed up on time, I treated everyone with respect, and I sold them weed after the shift. Quarters are for closers. Oh, no, but I worked at a place called Torchy's Tacos, and I gotta say, white people, oh yeah, you're not gonna like this next job. White people be fucking up tacos. I think white people should suffer for the rape and genocide of taco culture, and here's why. I will not stand idly by while we teach these children that fried chicken and poblano ranch is a goddamn taco. That is a motherfucking rap. It's always been and always will be. That's for real CRT. It's not critical race theory. It's Caucasians running tacos. CRT. You take that one home with you. Theme months are popular, so much so that I made some of my own. I have tried a sober October. I'm 100% successful, but I always try. It's really difficult though, because before that is shit-face September. My wife hates that month, but it's better than the month it replaced. It was sexual predator September. Now, hold on. It's an awareness month, not an action month. We talk about the ones that got away with it, like Michael Jackson and Gandhi, but you don't talk about R. Kelly during sexual predator September. Not because he got caught, but because he's more of an April showers kind of guy. That's an old joke, but I just love doing it. When I was younger, I had a problem with alcohol. I didn't know if it was on the wagon or off the wagon. I just knew I hit a station wagon and fled the scene. Police really did not like that. I used to drink so much that when I quit, my liquor store launched a GoFundMe. I think we're gonna make it. I'm California sober now. Do you guys know what California sober is? Yeah, it's where you stop drinking alcohol and start smoking penises. It's way better for your liver. But I feel like I'm starting to get lockjaw. I don't know if I'm doing it. I think something might be off. I think I might be off. I have lots of step-parents, real parents, so we had to give them nicknames to keep track. I nicknamed my last stepdad Chinese Balloon because he wouldn't stop taking pictures of me until I shot him. My real dad, well, I nicknamed him Joe Biden because obviously he couldn't pull out of shit either. Afghanistan 2021, never forget. Too political. All right, too political. All right, never doing that joke again. Never doing that joke again. Let's see. What else did I have? I had some fun things I wanted to go over tonight. One of them was, I got my first massage recently. Like, guys don't treat themselves. My wife made me get one, and I booked it, I showed up, and I was actually the massage therapist's very first customer. Like, neither of us had any idea what we're doing. Like, boxers on, boxers off. Do you make noise getting massaged? Do you moan? Anybody know? I didn't know. She asked me what kind of pressure I wanted. I said somewhere between a first date and an SAT test. I was like, no, how about peeing in an open urinal? She couldn't relate for some reason. We agreed on meeting your girlfriend's parents for the first time. Another dumb joke, sorry. I'll leave you all with this. This is a true story. I grew up going in the hill country and then Austin, moving back and forth. I have divorced parents. And when I was 18, I was driving back from Wimberley, and I fell asleep while driving at night, and I wrecked my car. But also, I was masturbating. Yeah! I hit the one car within a 5-mile radius. It's the only time I was hitting it from the back. What's the first thing you do when you wreck your car masturbating? Put your dick away, right? No. The penis has very strong survival instincts. Mine basically inverted and zipped up on the way in. I will ask you though, is it wrong that I decided to start over and finish before checking the No, but karma got me. Now I have this dumb kink where anytime people talk about insurance, I start to get hard. Like, if I'm ever having trouble in the bedroom, I make my wife dress up like that insurance lady. I see Flo, it's time to go. All stiff and I'm all stiff. My favorite little gecko makes my guy grow. That's true, that's all 100% true, except the last part was a little bit of lie. I make her dress up like Jake from State Farm. All right, thank you so much.
Give it up for my number one drug dealer!